Camila spun gracefully across the wooden floor, her movements fluid and precise. The soft strains of classical music filled the room as she rehearsed for her upcoming performance, a dream she had nurtured since childhood. Her friends, Sarah and Mia, watched from the sidelines, clapping enthusiastically as she completed her routine with a flourish. "Camila, you were amazing!" Mia exclaimed, her eyes shining with admiration. "Thanks," Camila replied, a smile breaking across her face. "I can't wait for the big night. It's finally happening, you know? All those years of hard work. You deserve every bit of it," Sarah said, placing a comforting hand on Camila's shoulder. "Your passion for dance is inspiring." As they chatted, the room buzzed with excitement, a testament to the dedication Camila had poured into her craft. Yet, a shadow of anxiety lingered in the back of her mind, a premonition she couldn't quite shake. Later that evening, as Camila was packing up her gear, her phone buzzed on the bench beside her. Glancing at the screen, she saw James's name flashing, but the voice on the other end was not his. "Ms. Camila, this is Dr. Reyes from St. Mary's Hospital. There's been an accident. James was brought in, you should come quickly." The phone slipped from her trembling fingers. Her heart pounded in her chest as her mind raced through the worst scenarios. James, her rock, the one who always stood by her side, was in the hospital. Grabbing her coat, she rushed out, her friends calling after her, concern etched on their faces. The sterile smell of the hospital assaulted Camila's senses as she hurried through the corridors, her eyes searching desperately for someone to give her answers. At the nurse's station, she was directed to the ICU, where she found James, pale and motionless, tubes and wires connecting him to a host of machines. Tears welled up in her eyes as she approached his bed, the rhythmic beeping of the monitors the only sound in the room. She reached out, her hand trembling as she brushed his cheek. "James," she whispered, her voice breaking. A soft knock on the door broke her reverie. Dr. Reyes entered, a clipboard in hand, his expression somber. "Ms. Camila," he began gently. "James suffered a severe head injury and multiple fractures. He's stable, but the next 24 hours are critical. We're monitoring him closely." Camila nodded, her mind barely registering the words. The reality of the situation was sinking in, and the uncertainty of James's recovery was a weight she wasn't sure she could bear. Days turned into weeks, and Camila found herself splitting her time between the dance studio and the hospital. The once vibrant rehearsals now carried a somber tone, her movements less fluid, her mind often drifting to James. Her friends noticed the change, rallying around her with support and encouragement. "Camila," Sarah said one afternoon, "you need to take care of yourself too. James wouldn't want you to lose your spark." Their words stayed with her, and gradually, Camila found a new rhythm, balancing her passion for dance with her dedication to James's recovery. She began to see her performances as a beacon of hope, a testament to their shared dreams and the strength they drew from each other. One evening, as Camila sat by James's bedside, her fingers entwined with his, she felt a slight pressure. Her heart leaped as his eyes fluttered open, a soft smile playing on his lips. "Camila," he croaked, his voice weak but filled with warmth. Tears streamed down her face as she leaned in, pressing a gentle kiss on his forehead. "I'm here, James. We're going to get through this, together." Their journey was far from over, but in that moment, hope blossomed, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, dreams could endure, and love could prevail. In the days that followed James's awakening, Camila became his fiercest advocate. She worked closely with the medical team, learning about his rehabilitation process and providing constant encouragement. Physical therapy sessions became a routine part of their days, each small victory a celebration of James's resilience. "You're doing great," Camila said, her voice filled with pride as James took his first steps with the help of a walker. His determination mirrored the strength she had always admired in him. "It's because of you," James replied, his eyes locking with hers. "You've been my light through all of this." Their bond grew stronger, forged in the fire of adversity. Camila's evenings were filled with dance rehearsals, but now, Every move she made was a dedication to James, a silent promise that they would overcome together. As the date of Camila's performance approached, James's progress accelerated. He insisted on being present for her big night, a goal that became a motivating force for his recovery. "Are you sure?" Camila asked, concern etched on her face. "I'm sure," James said firmly. "I wouldn't miss it for the world." On the night of the performance, the theater buzzed with anticipation. Backstage, Camila adjusted her costume, nerves tingling through her. She peeked through the curtain and spotted James in the audience, seated between Sarah and Mia, his smile a beacon of support. As the music began, Camila stepped onto the stage, her movements a blend of grace and emotion. The audience watched, captivated, as she poured her heart into every step, the trials of the past months giving her performance an unparalleled depth. The final note lingered in the air as Camila struck her last pose. For a moment, there was silence, and then the audience erupted into applause, a standing ovation that brought tears to her eyes. Among the cheering crowd, James stood, his hands clapping fervently, pride radiating from him. Backstage, as Camila wiped away her tears, James approached her, his step steady and sure. "You were incredible," he said, pulling her into a gentle embrace. "You were my inspiration," Camila whispered, her voice choked with emotion. In the months that followed, Camila and James embarked on a new journey together. The accident had altered the course of their lives, but it had also deepened their love and appreciation for each moment. Camila continued to pursue her passion for dance, now performing with a renewed sense of purpose, while James found new ways to engage with the world, channeling his experiences into mentoring others in their recovery journeys. Their shared journey became a testament to the power of dreams, resilience, and the unbreakable bond they had forged. Together, they navigated the dance of life, finding beauty in every step, and hope in every challenge. Camila and James embark on a shared journey to find a new normal. Scenes of them experimenting with adaptive activities, such as dancing in a way that incorporates James's wheelchair, symbolizing their partnership and resilience. Flashbacks of their earlier days when Camila performed on stage and James was her biggest supporter, contrasted with present-day moments of James cheering her on in different ways. A poignant scene where James has a breakdown, feeling like a burden to Camila. Camila reassures him, sharing her fears and how their love gives her strength. Camila attends a dance audition, torn between excitement and guilt. She finds solace in a letter James writes her, urging her to live her dreams fully. The couple explores new hobbies that they can enjoy together. They find joy in activities like painting, cooking, and even adaptive sports, redefining what it means to share passions. A subplot where Camila collaborates with a local community center to start a dance class for people with disabilities, inspired by her journey with James. Camila gets an offer to join an international dance tour. She struggles with the decision but ultimately accepts, knowing James supports her unconditionally. A powerful farewell scene at the airport where Camila promises to stay connected. James gives her a personalized charm for her bracelet, symbolizing his unwavering support. Montage of their individual growth during Camila's tour, Camila flourishing as a dancer, sending videos to James, and James working on his own projects, like writing a motivational blog about their story. The story culminates in a surprise reunion where Camila returns home, and James, with the help of friends, arranges a private performance space where she can dance just for him. The couple discusses their future, considering how they can continue to balance their personal dreams with their life together. The final scene is a celebration of love and adaptability, with a heartfelt message about finding strength in each other, no matter the circumstances. Camila and James begin to explore what their future might look like beyond traditional expectations. Camila, inspired by her travels, starts to envision opening her own dance studio that focuses on inclusivity, where people of all abilities can express themselves through dance. James, encouraged by the positive feedback on his motivational blog, considers writing a book about their journey. He starts attending writing workshops and connecting with others who share similar experiences. Camila faces setbacks as she tries to establish her studio. Funding issues and finding the right location become obstacles. James steps in, using his skills to help with the business side, reinforcing their partnership. A subplot involves James facing a medical complication, bringing back fears of dependency and struggle. This crisis strengthens their bond as they navigate it together, showcasing their resilience and commitment to one another. The story builds towards the grand opening of Camila's dance studio. James delivers a heartfelt speech, acknowledging their journey and how they've both grown through adversity. The opening night features a special performance by Camila and a group of dancers from different backgrounds, including some who use wheelchairs. This symbolizes the core message of their journey, finding beauty and strength in diversity and inclusion. Camila and James celebrate personal milestones together, like the publication of James's book and the success of the studio. Their relationship evolves as they take pride in each other's achievements. Quiet moments at home, where they reflect on how far they've come, filled with gratitude and a deeper understanding of love and partnership. The couple starts to think about their long-term goals. They discuss possibilities like traveling together, expanding the studio, or even starting a family. These conversations are filled with hope and a shared vision for the future. Camila stood in front of the mirror, adjusting her leotard and tying her ballet slippers with a mix of excitement and anxiety. The upcoming audition was a culmination of years of hard work and countless hours in the dance studio. Yet, her heart was heavy, conflicted by her relationship with James. Could she truly have both her dreams and her love? That evening, James found her sitting on the edge of their bed, staring at her reflection. He sat beside her, taking her hands in his. "Camila, I know how important this audition is for you," he began, his voice gentle but firm. "I want you to give it everything you have. Don't hold back because of me." Camila's eyes filled with tears. "But what about us? I don't want to lose you, James." James cupped her face, his gaze steady. "You won't lose me. I'm here for you, always. Seeing you succeed, watching you dance, it fills me with pride. You've worked so hard for this. It's your time to shine." The day of the audition arrived, and the theater buzzed with the nervous energy of dozens of hopeful dancers. Camila took a deep breath, standing in the wings, her mind racing with both fear and exhilaration. She could feel the weight of expectations, but James' words echoed in her mind, giving her strength. As the music began, Camila stepped onto the stage, her movements fluid and graceful. Each leap and pirouette told a story of resilience and passion. The audience watched in awe, but it was James' eyes she sought in the crowd, drawing courage from his unwavering support. From his seat, James couldn't take his eyes off her. He watched as she transformed, becoming one with the music, her dedication and talent shining brightly. Pride swelled within him, knowing that this moment was the result of her relentless perseverance. When the audition concluded, the applause was thunderous. Camila stood center stage, catching her breath, tears of joy streaming down her face. She had done it. She had poured her heart into every step, leaving no regrets. James met her backstage, his face beaming with pride. He enveloped her in a tight embrace. "You were incredible," he whispered. "I've never been prouder." Camila looked up at him, her heart full. "I couldn't have done it without you. Your support means everything to me." As they walked out of the theater hand in hand, Camila felt a sense of peace and excitement for the future. She knew challenges would still come, but with James by her side, she felt ready to face whatever lay ahead. Their journey was just beginning, a new chapter filled with hope, love, and the pursuit of their dreams together. Camila is introduced as an ambitious, yet slightly jaded woman, working a regular job while chasing her dreams of becoming a successful actress. Despite her efforts, she constantly faces rejection, leading to moments of self-doubt. James is a gifted musician who plays in small venues, hoping to catch his big break. He meets Camila at a coffee shop, and they quickly bond over their shared love for the arts and the struggles they face in their respective fields. Their friendship grows into a deep romantic relationship. James encourages Camila to keep pushing for her dreams, and Camila supports James's music. They begin performing at open mic nights together, building a life that balances their personal and artistic pursuits. Camila receives a callback for a major role in a prestigious TV show. It's the opportunity she's been waiting for, but it's also a challenge that pulls her away from James. She faces difficult decisions about her future, unsure if she should follow her career aspirations or continue to build her relationship with James. James faces a setback in his career when a big gig falls through. This forces him to reevaluate his commitment to his music, questioning whether he should settle for a safer career or push forward, despite the risks. The pressures of their careers begin to create tension between Camila and James. They argue about balancing their dreams and their relationship, feeling torn between love and their aspirations. They both fear that pursuing their individual goals may mean sacrificing their love. In a moment of reflection, Camila realizes that while her career is important, her love for James is equally vital. She decides to take a chance on the TV show, but not at the cost of her relationship. She asks James to join her in the next chapter of her journey. James, inspired by Camila's strength, decides to continue pursuing his music with a renewed sense of purpose. He agrees to move with her, supporting her dreams while remaining true to his own. Camila lands the role, and the excitement of this success is tempered by the realization that their love and dreams are intertwined. The callback represents not just her success, but the beginning of their shared future. Camila and James are seen together, having made it through the toughest challenges of their lives. They embrace each other, standing on the threshold of their new life, their dreams within reach but still uncertain. They understand that no matter where life takes them, their love and support for one another will help them face whatever challenges lie ahead. The story emphasizes how love requires sacrifice, but it's the kind of sacrifice that brings out the best in each person. Both Camila and James must make hard choices about their dreams, but in the end, they realize that they can pursue them together. Through hardships and setbacks, they both demonstrate resilience. The story shows that chasing your dreams may not always be easy, but perseverance and a supportive relationship can turn dreams into reality. Both characters undergo personal growth, learning that true success is not just about achieving your goals but also about finding balance in life and love. As Camila begins her new role in the TV show, she faces the highs and lows of the entertainment industry. There's the excitement of being on set, but also the long hours and the pressure to perform. Camila learns that success isn't always glamorous. She finds herself questioning whether she can maintain her identity while navigating the world of fame and expectations. James's journey is equally transformative. Though he still faces difficulties, he finds himself playing with a local band that starts gaining more recognition. Slowly, he's moving from small venues to bigger stages. With every small success, his confidence grows, but so does the realization that he needs to find his true voice as a musician, not just a follower of trends or expectations. As Camila's career takes off, the attention from the media grows. She finds herself being scrutinized more than ever, and the pressure begins to take a toll on her relationship with James. At times, she feels alone in a crowd of people who only care about her public image, not the person she truly is. James, despite his own rising career, starts to feel like a shadow in her life, questioning whether they've drifted apart as they've gotten busier. The more Camila and James face their own personal and professional challenges, the more they begin to pull away from each other. Their once strong connection begins to fray under the weight of their individual ambitions and insecurities. Camila misses the simplicity of their life together before the fame, while James struggles with feeling like he's supporting her from the sidelines rather than building his own future alongside hers. After a heated argument in which they both express their frustrations, Camila leaves for a weekend retreat alone. During this time, she reflects deeply on the choices she has made and the kind of person she wants to be both for herself and for James. She realizes that while she's passionate about her acting career, she's equally passionate about their relationship. She needs to find a way to balance both without losing herself in the process. James, too, takes time to reflect on his journey. He's realized that while he wants success, he doesn't want it at the expense of his relationship with Camila. He finds inspiration in his music, and his songs begin to reflect the love he has for her, the complicated, sometimes painful, but ultimately deep connection that has been at the core of their shared journey. Camila and James meet once more, both having spent time apart and reflecting on their personal growth. They share their feelings openly, acknowledging the difficulties they've faced, but also the ways they've supported one another. There is no easy fix, but they are determined to make it work because they believe in each other's dreams and their love. Camila decides to take a break from the hustle of the entertainment world to rediscover herself outside of her career. She wants to reconnect with James and remind herself of what truly matters. James, understanding the importance of balance, agrees to take a break from his demanding gigs as well, finding a new rhythm in his music that reflects the stability he's craving. Camila and James perform together at an intimate venue, with Camila now confident in her role as both an actress and a partner. James plays his guitar as Camila sings, blending their dreams into one harmonious performance. It's not about fame or perfection, it's about the love and growth they've experienced together. Camila and James walk hand in hand into an uncertain but promising future. Camila continues her acting career, but with a newfound perspective on what's truly important. She takes on roles that challenge her as an artist and an individual, finding projects that allow her to connect with herself and her audience. James finds success in his music on his terms, no longer chasing fame but creating music that speaks to his soul. Camila and James attending a small art gallery opening one of many endeavors they now support together. Both are successful, but their love remains the driving force behind their success. They understand that they don't have to compromise on their dreams to share a fulfilling life. Their love is the anchor that holds them steady as they chase their goals, and with each other, they know they can face any challenge that comes their way. Both Camila and James learn that dreams can evolve, but maintaining a healthy balance between ambition and love is key to their happiness. Their relationship grows stronger as they support one another's dreams, but they also recognize the importance of self-love and self-growth. The narrative emphasizes that love is not about perfection but about navigating the challenges together and finding strength in each other. Camila and James's newfound balance in life leads them to explore new creative ventures together. Camila takes on roles in indie films that allow her to work with emerging filmmakers, while James begins collaborating with other musicians in the genre of his own making, blending his passion for soulful music with new influences. Together, they explore new artistic possibilities, traveling to different cities and cultures that inspire both their work and their relationship. As their careers continue to rise in different directions, both Camila and James realize that they want to be more than just successful in their professions, they want to be the best versions of themselves outside the public eye. Camila attends acting workshops that focus on personal growth and mindfulness, and James begins practicing meditation to center himself and nurture his creativity. These pursuits allow them to grow individually, but also strengthen their partnership. They learn that self-care and introspection are just as important as the love they share. Camila begins to experience the full weight of fame as her popularity grows, and with that comes unwanted attention. Paparazzi follow her wherever she goes, and her personal life is increasingly scrutinized. Though her professional achievements continue to mount, she feels suffocated by the lack of privacy. James, while supportive of Camila's career, begins to feel the pressure of being in the public eye as well. Their lives are no longer private, and James struggles with the balance between his career and personal life. He feels the tug of being in the spotlight and longs for the days when their love was simple, unencumbered by fame. Their struggles, however, bring them closer together as they begin to discuss the impact that fame is having on their relationship. After an intrusive tabloid story leaks about their private struggles, both Camila and James retreat for a few weeks to a quiet cabin in the mountains. In this serene environment, free from the glare of the media, they realize that they have been letting external pressures affect their bond. They decide to make changes, setting boundaries on their public exposure and reclaiming control over their personal narrative. This is a turning point for both of them, realizing that their love and well-being are more important than any public image. With a renewed sense of purpose, Camila and James begin to explore creative ventures that align with both of their passions. They co-create an art project that blends music and film, something that showcases their combined talents. The project is deeply personal, drawing from their shared experiences of love, sacrifice, and ambition. It becomes a cathartic release for both of them, allowing them to express their vulnerabilities and strengths in a way they've never done before. Inspired by their own struggles, they decide to use their platforms to help others. Camila works with a non-profit organization that helps young women break into the entertainment industry, offering mentorship to those who are starting their careers. James partners with a foundation for mental health awareness, advocating for musicians and artists who are struggling with their mental health. Together, they attend charity events, giving back to the community and sharing their message of resilience. As their careers reach new heights, they decide to purchase a home together, a place where they can find peace, privacy, and inspiration. It's a physical representation of their shared future, a place where their dreams can evolve, and where they can continue building their love. This marks a new chapter in their relationship, one that is grounded in both their personal and professional successes. The final act takes place several years later. Camila and James are now seen as a power couple in the industry, respected, admired, and adored by their peers. They have both won awards and accolades in their respective fields, but what matters most to them is the love they've built and the journey they've taken together. They reflect on how far they've come, from struggling artists to successful individuals who have supported each other every step of the way. In a heartfelt final scene, Camila and James sit side by side at an award ceremony where they are both being recognized for their contributions to the arts. As they walk up to accept their respective awards, they pause at the podium, holding hands, and acknowledge that the true success they've found is not in the trophies or accolades but in the love and partnership they've cultivated. It's an emotional moment of recognition and gratitude for all the struggles and sacrifices that have led them to this point. Them back in their home, sitting together on the porch as the sun sets. They are content, knowing that their journey together is far from over. They may continue to face challenges, but they are no longer afraid to take them on because they know they have each other. The camera pans out, leaving them in the warmth of the sunset, a symbol of all they've accomplished together. The story ends with a sense of legacy, not just in terms of their professional accomplishments, but in the way they've inspired others through their love, resilience, and commitment to their craft. The art project they co-created is now displayed in galleries around the world, and it continues to inspire new generations of artists. Their story has become a testament to the power of love in overcoming obstacles, the importance of staying true to one's dreams, and the ability to reinvent yourself through every challenge. The journey of Camila and James highlights the importance of reinvention and resilience in both personal and professional realms. Their story shows that life is a series of ebbs and flows, but through each challenge, growth and transformation are possible.